The question nobody answers honestly. Have you ever stopped, really stopped, in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday and asked yourself, who am I? Not your name, not your job, not the role you play for other people. I mean the real thing, the thing underneath all of that. Most of us haven't, because it's a strange and uncomfortable question, and life keeps moving fast enough that we don't have to sit with it for long before something else pulls us away. But here's the thing. That question never actually goes away. It just gets buried under routines, under deadlines, under the Monday to Friday rhythm of a life we never fully chose. And every now and then, usually in the quiet moments, last thing at night, or first thing in the morning, it surfaces again. Who are we? Why are we here? There are a lot of theories, aren't there? Some say we evolved. Some say we were made by God. Some say we're made of ancient energy. And some say we came from somewhere else entirely, and we're still trying to find our way home. And honestly, maybe they're all a little bit right. Because we do evolve. Every single year, every single experience changes us. We are more than just flesh and bone. There is something electric running through us. Something that science can measure, but never quite explain. And if you look at how we treat this planet, stripping it bare, taking everything it offers and giving almost nothing back, you do start to wonder if somewhere deep in our instincts, we're acting like we've got somewhere else to go. But none of that is the point. The point is, we are here, right now. And what we do with that matters. People often ask why life has to be so painful. Why do we have to learn things the hard way? Why does growth cost so much? And I think the honest answer is, it doesn't always. But when it does, it tends to be because we are dealing with other people. And other people are complicated. Other people carry wounds they don't know about. They learn behaviors that once kept them safe. And now those same behaviors are hurting everyone around them, including themselves. The person who is cold, the person who lashes out, the person who takes without giving. In almost every case, if you look back far enough, they were hurt first. They are not cruel. They are lost. They never got shown a better way. And this is where forgiveness comes in. Not for their sake, though that matters too, but for yours. Carrying resentment is like holding a burning coal and waiting for someone else to feel the heat. You are the one getting burned. Forgiveness is the moment you set it down. This doesn't mean you accept bad treatment. It doesn't mean you stay in situations that diminish you. It means you refuse to let someone else's unresolved pain become your permanent story. We are here to learn. That much seems obvious. But what we're learning, underneath all the noise, might just be this: how to love, even when it's hard. How to stay open, even when we've been hurt. How to keep choosing patience and kindness, even in a world that doesn't always make that easy. Hard pill to swallow? Absolutely. True? I believe so. And if you need evidence, look at children. Before the world gets to them, before someone teaches them to be suspicious, to compete, to close off, they are pure openness, pure curiosity, pure love. That is our original state. We didn't lose it. We just buried it. This might be the hardest chapter, not because the ideas are complicated. They're actually very simple, but because simple and easy are not the same thing. Self-belief. We talk about it all the time. We put it on posters and phone screensavers. But how many of us actually have it? Real, settled, unshakable faith in our own worth. Not because of what we've achieved, but simply because of who we are. Here is what I know about building it. It starts with honesty, with looking at where you are today, not where you think you should be, not where someone else told you you'd be by now, and saying, this is my starting point, and that's okay. You had a bad moment today? Good. It was a moment, not a life sentence. Take a breath. Find 3 things, anything, that are genuinely good. They don't have to be big. The coffee was right. Someone held a door. The sky looked a certain way this morning, and for 1 second it was beautiful. Start there. Then tomorrow, get up and begin again. Make the bed. Not because it matters cosmically, but because it is a small act of order in a chaotic world, and small acts of order build something in us over time. Move your body. Talk to someone who reminds you of your own worth. Face one thing you've been avoiding, even just a small step toward it. The doubts will come. They come for everyone. I promise you that. Doubt is not the enemy of belief. Doubt is just the proof that you're trying something that matters. The people who never doubt are the people who never risk anything. Keep moving anyway. A tidy space is a tidy mind. Not a rigid rule, but a real observation. When your environment is in order, your thoughts follow. When you know where things are, you stop wasting energy searching. Physical energy and mental energy alike. Write down the thoughts that lift you up. Keep them close. Share them if you can, because happiness is contagious in the very best way. Bit by bit, quietly and without fanfare, you will begin to notice something shifting. The things that once seemed out of reach start to seem possible, not because the world changed, but because you did. There is one last thing I want to talk about, and it might sound shallow at first, but stay with me. How you present yourself to the world matters, not because you owe anyone a performance, not because you should dress to impress or spend money you don't have chasing someone else's idea of style, but because the way you show up on the outside is a signal, mostly to yourself, about how seriously you are taking your own life. There is a version of you. Maybe you've met them briefly, maybe only in dreams, who walks into a room and owns it, not because they are the most attractive person there, or the most successful, or the loudest, but because they are settled, they are present, they have decided, at some level, that they are worth being here, and it shows. You do not have to wear a suit. You do not have to look like anyone else's idea of put together. Wear what makes you feel like yourself, but wear it like you mean it. Stand like you mean it. Make eye contact like you mean it. Because here is the quiet truth. Opportunity does not wait for us to feel ready. It does not knock twice, politely, on a schedule that suits us. It shows up at random, on a Tuesday in a shopping center, on a Tuesday morning when you almost didn't leave the house, and in that moment, you want to already be the person you are becoming. So the invitation, if I could leave you with one thing, is this. Go back. Go back to the child you were before the world told you who to be, the one who loved freely and played without self-consciousness, and thought the world was enormous and full of wonder. That child is still in there. They never left. They are waiting for you to remember them. Go out and play. Look at things. Ask questions. Explore. Fall in love with your own life. Not the life you're waiting for, but this one. The messy, imperfect, ongoing one you are living right now. Because that is where you find out who you are. Not in a book, not in an answer someone else gives you, but in the living of it. One brave, open, curious day at a time.